Alrighty, welcome to my very odd video. I have never ever done this before. Well, I'm going to be giving building tips, and I know I am not the best builder, as you can see from these on the side, but don't leave because I actually am going to be teaching a thing or two from playing on Minecraft for a while. And this is what I would say is what a beginner Minecraft player would mostly build. This is what I'd probably build when I first played Minecraft on the Pocket Edition version of the game, and this is pretty common. If you're a new Minecraft player, or you just are trying to start your first night of a Minecraft world, you usually build a dirt or cobblestone shack on the overworld, just like this, with a little bed right there, like so. And it does its job. It's pretty good. You don't usually use fences, like I would have still used glass and stuff like that. But this is what a normal Minecraft player would build if they're new or they're just starting a Minecraft world. But what if we want to make a bigger and nicer house for yourself on your Minecraft world? Well, first off, we need to stop with the two blocked roofs like this, because you don't want to be bonking your head on your top of your roof like this. Even this could be a little too short. You would at least want it to be 3 blocks tall. You want your ceiling to not be bonking your head when you're inside of it, like that, which is pretty good. This is a pretty good start, but we want to not have a dirt shack anymore. So what do we do if we don't want a dirt shack? Well, we got to give our builds some texture. So this right here is what probably an intermediate player would probably build. So they would probably do this kind of design like this. It kind of looks like a 1.2.5 version of the game, if you don't know. They usually build their logs like straight up like that, which is pretty common. Even Benji, yeah, I'm calling you out, Benji. You need to stop this. This is nuh-uh. You're too good for this. This is what an intermediate player would do, which is pretty decent. It's at least better. At least we have blocks outlining it, and it looks somewhat like a house. But then, we don't want our logs to be upright like that. We want it to be sideways to give it some more texture like this, which looks a little decent. It's not a big change, but at least it's better than this. We got rid of the logs down there like that, and instead, we changed it to spruce planks because it just looks better. Now, this is a way better way to do it. Instead of just placing your planks alongside the oak logs, we instead placed the planks one more into the planks. So if you do this, this is a no-no. You don't want this because that does not give texture. It just looks like a flat wall like that. But if you break this and you place it like that, that already gives it more texture, and that's what we did with this. This is still not a really good build. You don't really have a roof. You don't really have a glass wall, usually, in Minecraft. These panes make it look like a greenhouse more than it does an actually good house. So I decided to build what I would consider a normal house for a beginner player, just like starting a world, just a normal house, probably like first 2 to 3 nights on the game. You could probably whip this out pretty fast, and this is not bad. This is not bad. It still needs some work. Like, I just whipped this out really fast, so this isn't like my most amazing work, but it does the job. It's like we have these giant pillars that bring it up so it's not on the ground, which could be very useful if you want to build it in, say, like a swamp or something. I didn't build the interior of it, but we're just going to ignore that. There's no interior. We're not going to do interior in this video. And you just have some texture. Like, it's 1 block in. You have glass blocks like this, but you could also change this to glass panes and it would look just as good. You have these like stairs right here. I don't know what this does, but it just makes it look better, as well as these trap doors. And I'm pretty sure you could do this with any version of the block you want, like this. So we could change this whole thing to oak and it would look just as fine. And then we have these little lanterns on top of their posts and stuff like that. And it's just a good designer house. It just looks good. It's pleasing to the eye and stuff like that. And it just does the job. But if you're going to go more into tips, I'm going to show you some just little mini tips, just some mentions I've seen before. I'm just making this a very short video. This is not going to be a huge video. This is just if you want to make your house just a little bit better. So these are the 1.20 block changes, or just little tips and tricks that you can add to your game if you want to make it better. And these are not mine. I did not find these. These are different people. I will leave the description below. I just looked at their thumbnail and I just saw it and I replicated it. So first off, we have this cool little chair design that we can use from the bamboo trapdoor and the scaffolding block, which makes it look really cool. And we can actually like sink into the chair, which is kind of funny, but it does its job. It does a good job at being a chair. And this right here, we got this new decorated pot, which is the new pot on 1.20 edition, and we can make this look like kind of a post. I don't know what this was be called. It's kind of, you could kind of make a cool little umbrella like this, and you can intermix the cherry and the bamboo really well, so it looks pretty decent. This should be a slab. I don't know why I didn't make that a slab, but we can change that later. This is just a very small detail, which I don't really, this isn't like the best way to make this if you wanted to do this, but we can make little like food bowls for our animals like that over there, and we can make like a little food bowl, and it's kind of cool. I don't know, if you want to make it, it's fine. This is pretty it's a pretty small thing, and I saw this as well. This is a very interesting way to make a ladder. I don't know if you can use it. You can't really use it. It's more for decorative purposes, but you can do some cool stuff with this, and I'm pretty sure you can do this with any other kind of wood, but it looks sort of like a ladder. Maybe I should get rid of the mossy cobble in the background, but it just looks kind of cool. It's just a little cool detail you can make with the signs and stuff like that, which is, yeah, it does its job. And we can also do more stuff with the signs like this. Just cool little details like this that just add cool details to your world. Like if you wanted to put hay, or if you wanted to put your animals right here, I don't know if they would probably just jump over the signs, but you can put like cool little stuff inside of your wagon like that. And it looks pretty cool. So that's probably going to be it. Besides this, this is a really cool design. It's pretty simple. You can put that right there, and you can take a flower pot. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted the flower pot. Give me the flower pot. The flower pot. Okay, it's not going to give me the flower pot. But you can pretty much put a decorative pot right there with the flower pot, and then you can plant the bamboo and place whatever leaves you would like right there, like so. And that's probably going to be it. This is a very short video, but it's kind of just rushed because I need to get something out you guys very soon. This is just small tips. If you guys want more detailed tips on how to make your builds better, please just leave comments in the section below, and I will probably do it. So this is just a small little building technique session. I don't know what you'd call it. It's just pretty funny little design. Just don't make your houses out of dirt and cobble, and give some detail. Just take your time making builds and just have fun. Okay, I'll see you later.